Recording?
Yes, we are recording.
Nice.
Never
Good.
recording, man.
It's good to be here, man.
It's good, right? Thanks for coming up, bro.
Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for inviting, dude. You're looking good, man.
Yeah,
It's been so long.
it's alright. I've been busy with the restaurant now. The first recording I ever did, right, was with Buddy, right? But then I forgot to turn on the mic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
So we talked for 1.5 hours and like just went straight down the drain, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm sure Buddy probably had a lot of story to tell. Man.
Yeah, he's a storyteller. That guy, he came guns blazing, man. First, we could have talked for like 2-3 hours if he didn't have to go for dinner.
Oh.
Yeah. So I told him to come again maybe sometime soon, man. Yeah, and then I've been trying to get Op and Map and those guys, but they're like, oh, the podcast is not for me.
Everyone's shy. I'm shy as well, man.
Yeah, but it's cool, man. It's cool. It's just me and you talking, and then the camera, we are like, we're in the 21st century. Like cameras are like,
I'll try to ignore it.
Kids these days, like younger kids, like, man,
they're really
they're
into TikTok and everything, man.
TikTok and like the younger generations, they're not scared of cameras like our generations, man. They're like one to one, they're like one and one with the cameras, and oh my god, man, it's scary, bro. Are you on TikTok?
Oh no, man. My girlfriend is though.
Yeah, I know people who are like irrelevant on Instagram, but like famous as fuck on TikTok. Like they're like huge on TikTok. I don't know if you know anybody, but like I know a couple, and they're like.
I only watch some of those like boxing videos
Boxing?
on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Those funny fails videos that they share on Instagram and shit like that.
Nice, man. You still boxing? You still box, yeah?
A little bit,
A
man.
little bit, right? Normal boxing, like conventional one, right?
Just a normal boxing ด้วย Thai boxing ไม่ไหว
Thai box
ตัวแค่นี้กูหักหมดเว้ย
Hey, but Thai boxing is cool. I just went to a class actually last week at Yokkao. You know Yokkao?
No wonder, man. You still look like healthy and all strong.
Man. I went for like a checkup just for the restaurant, because I had to register the restaurant for VAT, VAT, all that shit. So I had to go for 7 โรคหรือ9 โรค like checkup.
Oh yeah, all the safety hazards.
Yeah, all that jazz, man, all that jazz. And then the doctor was like, "Stop eating, bro."
Dude, you gotta test your own food, man. You can explain to him. Like,
I know. What happened to don't trust a skinny chef, right? What happened to that? Dude, he was like, you have to lose 5 kg, what's your height? I'm like 174. Then he's like, yeah, you're 5 kg overweight.
Oh, man.
Yeah, bummer, man. What a bummer.
Dude,
Yeah,
everyone got that from the doctor, man.
Oh,
Even
yeah.
they told me I'm overweight as well, man.
you are not overweight, dude. What the hell,
For
man?
a small guy like me, dude, I'm like only 160 centimeters tall.
Okay,
Yeah.
but I don't think the BMI is called the BMI index.
Body mass index, right?
Yeah, the BMI index doesn't work for all types of body. It's not all inclusive. Yeah, if you have more muscles, you could be overweight.
Yeah, dude, I agree, man. You should be looking at the body fat percentage. That's more important, dude.
Body fat. How do you measure body fat percentage,
They
right?
usually have a special machine in the fitness or in the hospital, where
Okay.
you can measure how much percentage fat
Right?
you have and stuff like that.
I must be like more than 50%.
I measured when I was boxing, it was good, 5%.
You used to have 5%.
Yeah, but I haven't measured for years.
For
man.
years?
I don't want to measure right now,
Oh
dude.
man,
It's a long
shit.
time ago, man. So how do you come up with this podcast project?
I was really inspired by like Joe Rogan, man. Joe Rogan is like he's my dog, man. I love him to death, man. He is so controversial, but he speaks a lot of truth, man. Like
Dude, I'm also one of his main listeners too, man.
You
I listen
really-
to that guy every day. Dude.
Yeah,
when I do
yeah.
work, when I go to the gym and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
dude.
I'm really glad, dude, that you started to do something like him, man.
Yeah, dude.
Thailand could really use some good long form communication like this, man.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Because a lot of it is just like short form interviews, maybe a 10-minute, 15-minute like
Yeah,
interviews.
and everyone's pushing pushing their own agendas,
Oh yeah, that's right.
This
That's
is
right.
much better, dude. I'm really glad you're doing it, man.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you're here, bro. Like you are the third guest here, only more or less. Yeah. So it's
well,
good.
It's an honor, man.
Yeah, dude, it's so good. Cause I won't name who, but I have like people who aren't close to me, and then I ask them to come on the podcast. Right? They're like, "Yeah, I'll come when you have more views." I'm like,
What?
oh, I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, that's like super straightforward, like, but
Yeah, but at least they gave it to you straight.
Yeah. At least they're not like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. Come up with some other excuse. Like not an excuse, but the most problem I have like with guests asking guests to come on is like, what do we talk about? What is the content? And I'm like, I don't know anything, right? Anything, right? Like today, Ike is here. He wants to blaze it up here. I'll be like, cool.
Are you sure we're not gonna get in trouble here?
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's just a cigarette, right? Ike?
Just a cigarette.
It's just a cigarette. Cigarette makes you feel
When
good.
was the last time you had a cigarette, man?
Oh my God, this cigarette must have taken me about at least a year, dude. At least a year. I'm not a big smoker anymore, but well, I still smoke from time to time.
I feel really regret, man, that when we were hanging out when we were kids,
Oh
you
yeah.
guys were smoking and I haven't discovered it yet.
Yeah, man, you used to abstain from all the so-called bad stuff, dude. Like you didn't drink, you didn't smoke. Oh man, thank you, my friend. Let me have a
Have some cigarette, man.
a drag. Yeah.
Yeah. I discovered it in college, dude. When I went to college, right, I discovered it, and then it kind of changed me in a good way, though. In a good way.
Right? You have it under control. You have a lid on.
Yeah, I only smoke after work most days, and I try to make sure I get everything done first,
Or I don't know. I just think different people have different tolerances. Like, say, like guys like Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah.
All the Rogans could smoke a lot and still they
Rogan.
could function like hell, man. Like Joe Rogan, he smokes like a lot of cigarettes, man, and he still function like a really like a really super intelligent functional guy like Joe.
And he's fit as hell, man. For a guy his age, he's really strong, man.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Man, I have friends also who take cigarettes and then go for like 70k bike rides at Suvarnabhumi. They said like they were going so slow, dude. They were like so damn slow on the bike, They were like time was passing. They were just chilling.
Yeah. It makes everything more enjoyable.
Yeah, you see a hot woman on the bike and then you start tailing her to the back, just almost.
Would love to do that, man, but my girlfriend might listen to this podcast. Can't say too much. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got a girlfriend, right? Where do you meet your girlfriend?
Well, I actually met my girlfriend on Facebook, dude. You know the page แม่สื่อแม่ชัก? Yeah, I ever heard of that
I
page?
don't want to smoke too much. I'm good, thank you.
Okay,
good.
I'll finish the cigarette.
Yeah, you're
It's
good.
okay.
I'm good now. I think I'm gonna start chilling out soon.
Yeah. So yeah, well, I was single for a while, and one of my friends was looking to introduce me to someone.
Have this mic a bit closer.
Oh,
yeah, maybe. Yeah, so
like-
you can
like
move
this?
it. You can move it. You can move the mic as well. You can move it.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, you can
this?
you can just move it around
Is
to
that
chill.
all good?
Yeah,
All good?
yeah, really good, really
Okay.
good.
Alright.
Yeah, you were saying you met your girlfriend like on
Facebook.
Okay,
yeah.
and
so
then
one of my good friend, he kind of, she has a post there for a while, because she was single too.
Okay.
And then my friend kind of commented my name.
okay.
Because he read the profile and he was like, it would be a good fit, man. Really nice girl, work out a lot too. So I messaged her.
You messaged her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but through your friend's
Yeah, no, my friend
recommendation.
recommend, yeah. And then out of nowhere she replied, man. And then one thing led to another, and now we're 3 years in a relationship, man.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, man! Was she like okay on Facebook? Okay, she was in the States as well, or was in Thailand?
She's in Thailand.
So you were in,
She's Thai.
but you were in Thailand as well.
Yeah, I was in Thailand too. Yeah.
Okay. It's not like she was in the States. You hooked her.
No,
you brought her over. You gotta.
I'm good, but I'm not that good, man.
Man, you gotta be super freaking fucking good to do that, right? It's just like a Romeo. But that's oh man, it's not funny. It's like it's the thing too. I met my girlfriend through Facebook as well, man. Through messaging.
Oh yeah, I saw your podcast with Joe. You guys talk about it.
Yeah. So like for those who don't know, it's like it was through a friend, because I was like one day I was looking at one person's account, right? Not like a psycho, like just for fun, and then I was like, oh. You know this girl? You're close to this girl, huh?
Yeah, all the common friends and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
They took a picture together. I'm like, ooh, man. Like, I mean, you should maybe do some introduction, all that kind of stuff. And then she did it, and then here we are, bro.
Yeah,
married with one kid, man.
What's your daughter's name? Daughter, right?
Yeah, Mirabelle.
Mirabelle.
Yeah, so Mirabel. But
what's the meaning behind it?
It just means like wondrous beauty in Latin. Yeah, it's really simple, man. And but the weird thing is that I'm not allowed to register her name as Mirabelle.
Oh,
yeah.
Why is that?
If you are a Thai national and your spouse whatever is also a Thai national, it has to be a Thai name. Really, it literally has to come out of the Thai dictionary, like with the meaning and all that kind of stuff. It's so weird, bro. We haven't registered her yet, man.
Man.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like
that's kind of lame, dude.
Yeah, no, Chompu, right? She just named her daughter Abigail. So good luck registering that. Like they are so Thai as well.
So you have to have a first name as a Thai name and then a nickname.
Nickname as whatever. But your first name has to be Thai, dude, with a meaning.
With a meaning.
With a meaning. It can't just be some random.
According to a Pochananugrom or something.
Yeah, according to like a Thai dictionary. Like you can't just plug.
That's kind of lame, dude.
It's so fucking lame,
Hell, man. And you're the parent, dude.
It's so
you're the parent.
It's so lame. Look at this, right? Are we not living in okay? I
1984 shit right here, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we are living in a dictatorship, I mean, this is still pretty much free economy and
free, man.
Free things.
Free with a big basket, dude.
Big thick, what's that? Big thick, I don't know, man. Jack, like arm to the brim brackets, like arm to the teeth, man, with guns poking out. So, ooh.
Hey, our army are strong, man.
Oh yeah, we have one submarine, man.
Oh yeah.
We do. We almost bought another one, but there were issues with the engine, and like it was like, what is going on, man? We wanted 3 submarines. From what I've read, right? I hope I'm not talking shit here, but like I think we wanted 3 submarines from either Russia or China, and then Russia and China have their own problems.
Yeah.
And that's why we cannot get the second submarine from Russia or China.
Well,
they have their own politics as well.
I don't think we really need it anyway because we always been peaceful. If you look at Thailand and China against other people, anyone who wants to fight with us, we just shake their hands, man.
Oh yeah, exactly, huh? Yeah, we the recent war like between the war between Ukraine and Russia, right? Countries were allowed to agree, disagree, or like abstain to vote, like be neutral in the UN Security Assembly, and then Thailand, what Thailand had to do, and went neutral, like straight up neutral, like doesn't agree, doesn't disagree, just straight up neutral, man.
Our politics are pretty good, man. Our politicians, they know how to stay in the middle, man. Always.
God damn it! Like we were like on the same side as like Iran. Like, I mean, like, okay, of course, the UK, the US, France, obviously they agree, right?
Yeah.
No, disagree. Sorry, disagree with the war.
Ukraine, like, they agree with the Ukraine.
Yeah, agree with the Ukraine, but disagree with the war in general. Yeah, it was.
Dude, it's 22. Oh, it's 2022, man. Like we shouldn't be having wars after the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
People suffer enough.
Yeah, like too many people die every day in the Ukraine. Like you just see it in the news, and Putin, nobody cares, man. I mean, but in the States, what do you call that? The boycott of Russian products is super extreme, man. Mm-hmm. Like if you walk into a Walmart right now, you don't see Russian vodka.
I saw some gag that they seized a lot of properties from the oligarchy.
Yeah, the Russians, like, oh man, in the States, it's quite insane. I don't know what they do with it. I hope they don't just pour it down. Maybe.
Hey man, all the news I get is from Joe Rogan anyway, dude.
Yeah.
So we're probably on the same page most of the time, man.
Yeah, whatever Joe Rogan says, like, okay, like, hey man, but okay, as much as I'm a fan of Joe Rogan, I'm not being biased. He actually checks, he's one of the few.
He has Jamie, dude.
He has Jamie, exactly. He is the only one person I know on internet who just says something and then verifies it.
Check that real quick,
Checks the fact real quick, man.
That's what I like about him, man. It seems real,
Yeah, he doesn't just say, he can't push his agenda because maybe he could with the vaccine. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, all the vaccines.
At first Joe Rogan was like, hey, just exercise, take your vitamins and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Like in a super Joe Rogan kind of style, man. Oh my
really
God.
like masculine, yeah.
Yeah, man. His neck is the size of my face, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
His neck.
That dude has a strong chin, man.
Super strong chin, man.
It suits him, man. He's a UFC commentator, So I think it suits him, and he loves martial art.
Yeah. I mean, my God, man. You remember? So Will Smith smacked Chris Rock.
Oh yeah.
he would never do that to Joe Rogan if Joe Rogan was the comedian.
Joe wouldn't even move, man. If they smacked him. If Will smacked him, I don't think Joe would even move. He would just be like, "What? What did you just do to me?
Yeah.
Are you serious right now?"
Yeah, it's like I think Joe Rogan wouldn't even let Will Smith get that near. I think he would have gone into hey, you're getting a bit close, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you're coming a little bit too close. Because Chris Rock did nothing. It was like he just stood there, man.
Dude,
he did not move forward. He
was
didn't move
very professional
back.
about it, man. Like he took it right like a champ, man. Right away he went into a joke afterwards.
Yeah.
And he tried to calm everything down.
Damn, he just played it off, right? He was like, wow, Will Smith just smacked me on live television. This must be the greatest moment in TV history. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah,
he's still okay. It was a mild joke, but like he still made a joke.
Yeah,
like,
he still made a joke as a
like,
comedian.
What a champ, huh?
Yeah.
It's like my first reaction of seeing it, I was like, wow. Will Smith is like the man. Like, wow, like you are like protecting your wife's dignity. But then the more replays I see of it, and then the more I hear of like the news and what happened before the comment, what happened after, and now I'm just like, man, Will Smith, you're a piece of shit actually for that move. What a dick move, right?
Yeah, but I wouldn't blame him, man. I heard that he has a lot of like mental issue with, especially if he has a lot of fight with his wife or something for a long time. You probably heard of this, right?
Yeah, his wife like fucked another guy or like a younger boy,
I'm
or
trying
something.
to say it in a nice way, but yeah, that works.
Literally, his wife was around and like he stood by her, man. But it must have taken a lot out of the man, right?
Yeah. Nobody is probably gonna be okay going through that, Imagine if that happened to me, my girlfriend.
Yeah,
that wouldn't fly, dude.
I know. It's almost it's like the relationship is broken.
Yeah. There's no more trust.
If you can't trust another guy, like your partner 100%, it's over, man. The relationship is over. And what else, man? And the joke was so mild. It's like
G.I. Jane.
G.I. Jane, man. Hey, have you watched G.I. Jane? G.I. Jane was a badass. G.I. Jane was a badass girl, bro. She was like Tomb Raider, man.
Dude, I take that as a compliment.
Right? Right? It means you have to be so fit.
Fit and strong, and you stand among the SEAL team with all those men soldiers.
Dude. Exactly.
Dude, I can't even do as much push-up as she does, dude. Like, come on. That's a compliment, man.
Yeah, if anybody were to call me like G.I. Joe, I would just be like,
yes, dude. Let me shake
man,
your hand right
hope there's a couple of girls hearing this right now, like around.
Yo, I'll call you, dude. Mad Mike, guys, is definitely a G.I. Joe.
Yeah, here we go,
Right
man.
on podcast, dude.
Yeah, man, said by the.
Hey, I got your back, man. Since we young, dude, I got your back always.
Dude, I'm married, bro. Man, oh my god, that is crazy. Yeah, she doesn't really want to listen to my podcast. It's gonna be fine.
Oh, that's good, man.
All good. All good.
There's some locker room talk right here.
Man.
So, you got any plan for Songkran?
I'll just be here. Yeah, we decide to hang around for Songkran just for the restaurant. Also, the restaurant is open as well.
Oh, it's open, huh?
Yeah, it's
Nice.
open. So yeah, we are here.
I only ordered some food from you in the past, but I never actually visit your restaurant yet. So
Come by
this
sometime.
might be a good chance, man. I'm around doing Songkran as well.
Right. Wow, man, this cigarette is good, man.
I'm glad you like it, dude.
Yeah, it's really good, man. Strong.
I watched your podcast, man. You guys drink a lot, man, but I couldn't drink, so I came with my own thing, you know.
Yeah, I was.
It's really cool, dude. Listening to you and Joe talk about the different kind of, not champagne, the wines.
The wines.
What was that called? Organic wines or something?
Yeah, it's like natural wine.
Natural wines. Yeah, never heard of that before.
Yes, natural wine is crazy. It's like an ideal thing. It's almost impossible to achieve, right? Because they said they took the grapes harvest during like a phase of the moon. So, say like it was like at half moon. You know what I mean? Do you think it really affects the grape? It's very controversial as well. It's almost like a lot of it is marketing. A lot of it is true, but a lot of it is like you see. It's a lot of kind of like marketing. I think for me, still tastes good though.
I wouldn't know, man. You know, because I don't drink often, and especially when you pair it with the food and stuff, there's like a whole like science that go with it that you guys do. You know, I think that's really awesome, man. You know how you pair certain food with a certain wine and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know?
man. Yeah, with Joe. Joe is a genius, man. He has so much experience. He told me he was at the Ritz in Paris or London for 2 years. The Ritz is probably one of the most, prestigious, most revered hotels. And the better the hotel, obviously the better the service, right?
Yeah.
And so for Joe to actually go through the training, I imagine it must have been like the toughest. It's like the SEAL training for sommeliers. Yeah, but for service in a hotel. So you get through that, you're a killer, man. You're a killer. And to come to Thailand where, you have to admit, we don't have a lot of experience with sommeliers, right? They are up and coming Thai sommeliers, but most sommeliers in Thailand are still from abroad. And man, Joe, what a killer, man. If I could hire him, I would. I really would. I'll just give him a blank paycheck,
That's great, man. You have such a wide array of guests that you can bring on with certain expertise, man.
I know. And also a lot like Joe Rogan, right? He likes to bring his comedian colleagues. I could call in my chef colleagues, my industry colleagues, because food industry is huge, man.
Yeah.
So
there's so much to know about food, and we eat it every day, but most people don't know the delicacy of it, Yeah.
And especially with COVID, right? We aren't getting to go abroad for for me it's like 2.5 years already. It's all about inspiration sometimes with food, you want to see the new stuff, the stuff that you haven't seen before, and like we're missing a bit of that. What do you think? What do you think COVID has taken from you, for the past 2 years?
Well, definitely my social skills. That's a really big part, man.
I agree. I 100% agree with that, man. It's becoming easier and easier not to meet people, right?
Yeah, dude. Especially you can order food and stuff, Nowadays, when I'm about to go out, like today, I'm about to come meet you, I have to warm up first,
Right. What do you do?
Sit alone in a room and then be
sit-ups?
like, okay, I'm going to go on a podcast, I have to be,
Yeah. Right.
All those stuff,
Yeah, go through the list, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Dude, but I have like something big happened to me. Two things, man. During COVID, I opened two business of my own.
Okay.
And
Okay.
surprisingly, I'm still standing, man. Even despite 2 years worth of COVID, still hitting, you know.
Right.
So that was fun. Yeah.
I think you were like before you got into two businesses, you were doing shipping or something, right?
Oh yeah, I still do. That's my main job.
That's like okay, right. I
That's
remember.
my main job.
Damn,
Don't
son.
worry, Dad. I'm still doing it. This is where the camera, right? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
That's.
telling my dad know that no matter what I do, I'm still doing the main business.
You see, you're on
Don't
right
worry,
there.
don't worry.
Ah, here we go, bro.
Yeah, so that's my main business, man. So,
Yeah.
So
What-
I do a company called Juta, and we manage ship, mainly dry cargoes traveling around the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah, right. That's your main.
That's
your
my main job. Yeah.
And what
that's
is
I do every day.
is your second and your third job? Is it like a hobby, more like your passion project?
Well, I'm glad you asked, my friend, because I brought
Right.
some sample for you, dude.
Ah, all right. I'm not gonna spoil this for everyone. I already told me roughly what his hobby is.
Yeah, but let's get into the business first, shall we?
Oh,
Alright.
what is
So
that?
this is called Sterling. Yeah, it's a complete oral care sky for you. Yeah, so both with toothpaste and a mousse to clean your Invisalign retainers of all type, dude.
Ah,
Yeah, so I
okay.
started this with my friend 2 years ago after I did Sasin with them. Yeah, made some good friends.
Was this almost like a idea that you kind of envisioned during school? You did it for a project, and then
Yeah.
then
Well,
it became reality
I'm
and
just gonna
something
put
like
this-
that, or was
Yep. It was a project. It was my kind of like a thesis, you know,
Right.
to make sure that I graduate.
That's so cool. That's so cool that they do that. You know, I remember doing that in Babson as well in the Boston.
Yeah, American school does that, man. They give you a whole case and they
Yeah.
let you experiment and
Yeah,
learn
and
on yourself, you know.
I can't believe it. Like I love the project so much. You know, like I think it was just super challenging, and it's super realistic.
Yeah.
Realistic, right? You're almost about to graduate to go out in the real world, and they're actually helping you, like giving you guidance on your projects to make it a reality.
Yeah, dude. I was able to talk to like the professor and everyone, you know. And then I told them that เฮ้ยแบบผมมีอุดมการณ์แบบไหนผมอยากจะทำอะไรความฝันของผมคือทำอะไรแบบนี้ you know and then they give me like okay then here มันมีกลยุทธ์นะวิธีการทำวิธีการคิด
Right.
การสร้างธุรกิจอะไรเงี้ย those and I'm really glad I get to use all of them, you know, and then I create a good
Hey,
brand.
can we pause for a second? Sorry, man. This guy just keeps calling me. I need to give this to my wife, okay?
Oh, alright, dude. What?
Let me right back. Let me be right back.
Okay, cool.
Just not stop calling me. Alright, man.
So I was about to lit a joint, man. But then
Go for it.
I saw the
Go
door
for
open,
it.
dude.
Go
Dude, you
for it.
didn't close the door all the way. You want me to?
Yes, okay. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, man.
ร้อน
โหร้อนนะ Take a quick break.
ได้อยู่แค่ให้สนุกดีนะ
Yeah. Oh man,
This is
we.
cool, man. I thought it would be more awkward, but I guess it's alright.
It's alright, right?
Yeah.
It's so much fun, right?
Yeah.
And then you got
I
your
get to see
cigarettes.
you too, man. It's been a while. Really
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah, I keep telling people, man, it's like a hangout, you know, especially when I've never seen, like, we have not seen a friend for a while, and you see them
Yeah.
and in this kind of a setting, it's almost like me and you having therapy session, you know, like we haven't been talking for so long, and then just to see you, man.
Just to catch up and like get updated on everything, you know. I'm really glad that you're doing well, man. Yeah.
So I was gonna ask, man.
Oh, yeah, back to the subject.
Yeah, back to the subject. Yeah, is this in shopping malls, like in health stores and all
Right
that
now,
stuff?
we're selling it online and also in most dental clinic. Yeah, I managed to get a product
Right.
to be strong enough to get support from dental. Yeah, so that was good. Man.
Oh,
And that's
man.
how we survived COVID.
Dude, you just skipped my step actually. So you went straight to. Oh my God, that's so good.
I was
man.
very lucky, man.
That's so good, dude.
The factory that made this, one of my partner who control the factory, they make sure that it's up to regulation and everything. Everything is organic. All my products are all organic, man. You don't have to worry about preservatives, no SLS, no any crazy chemical at all, man.
Shit,
and we have the standard size of what's that called?
Super cool.
Fluoride as well. I give this to you, man.
Oh wow, this is for retainers, right? For those who has.
You can put a retainer inside. So yeah.
It's so cool, man. Thanks, Ike. I'll use this, right? Because, man, toothpaste right now is so important to me. Like my gums are kind of receding. And then I need toothpaste that is like protective. Gentle on the gum.
Most people would have that problem, man. The gum sensitivity, right?
Gum sensitivity, it's for real, man. When you see like Oral-B gum sensitivity, it's not marketing, bro. Sometimes it really really works. I just went to I couldn't use Colgate no more, man. Colgate, so I had to use a better product and.
Well, I hope กูหวังว่ามันจะตอบโจทย์เว้ย
I just ran out, man.
So we decided basically for people who has disease, gum disease and all those stuff, มันจะทำให้เสียวฟันเว้ย
ใช่เดี๋ยวนี้กู anytime I have like an ice cream it's like
เข้าใจ
it's like man, we are really getting old, man. Our body is like pushing and one day it's starting to show like holes, like gotta be really careful, man. Use the right product, especially with
well, I hope
Sterling.
You like it, man. And you know me, so you get endless supply, dude. And I live right next door to you, man.
Dude, my wife, her sister is an influencer, so let's one day I'll do my best. I'll do my best to get it there. Yeah. She hasn't left home in 2 years. Like she's left, but in a sense spiritually because of COVID. She's so sketched out about COVID.
I remember you guys travel a lot too, right? Like your lifestyle, you like to travel and explore new things, make new menus.
Right.
I saw you Instagram like a long time ago, so must be suck for you right now.
Super suck, man. Super suck. I'm glad I did the travel like the year right before COVID. 2019 was one of the best years of my life, and then COVID happened and I'm just like, damn, I'm glad I took it. But now after 2 years, man, I need a big travel, like a travel that's like freaking 30 hours to get to, you get to the
really
city.
Far,
yes,
that
something
have to struggle to get there.
I know something that is so hard to get to. Like it's like I want to go to places like after the pandemic, right? I want to go to places like Machu Picchu, just some place that is so fucking remote. Like you have to take like 10 trains to get there. Which is like, it excites me. Like I already know the road to Peru. You go to Dubai, from Dubai to another city, maybe in Europe, and then from Europe to maybe another city, a small city in South America or whatever, and then you take like some provincial flight, like propeller planes.
Damn, dude, you're like an Indiana Jones, man.
Dude, I
you just
need
that
a
whip and then you'll be good, man.
I need that kind of travel right now, man. Not like a travel. Okay, I love to go to a 6-star like hotel, abroad, like. But right now is the time for like adventure, man. Do you feel like it's time to like really go? Let your body like.
I might
take in new senses.
I might have a very unpopular opinion, man. Like,
okay.
I don't travel as much.
Okay.
And I don't mind, but mainly because I know what I'm doing, like I know what I like to do. กูเจอ passion กูแล้วเว้ย get ป่ะ
What is your passion?
Well, it's my hobby and also starting small businesses that help people,
Right.
Yeah.
Man.
So I don't really need to go anywhere else,
Yeah, that's really cool, man.
It's very unpopular opinion, man. Most people love to travel, but I like to just stay and build something of my own that I can be proud of,
Wow, man. Just really go for it right now, right?
Yeah.
But then you'll travel later, man. I'm sure when you get like extremely successful, you have the money, you know, you got the resources to really go out and go hard.
I mean, maybe we can go together, man. Someday,
Yeah, man. I hope so. Like I'm also in the midst of opening maybe another restaurant. Yeah, so
the same brand or different?
It will probably be a different project, but I'm not sure what it'll be yet. But it's coming up. It's in the pipeline right now. It's gonna take a couple more months. I'm really excited, man. Really excited about this project.
You must be busy, dude. And now you got the podcast going as well.
Yeah,
quite a tough job, I feel. You must do a lot of homework before you have your guests on.
Hey, not with you. I didn't do. I do zero homework on you, man. We know we're gonna have a good time.
We know each other.
I know, man. Yeah. So with that, with the baby, with the podcast, oh man, I really want to travel, but it's hard for me to travel right now. It could be another year before I actually get that kind of Indiana Jones kind of adventure Tintin, like Tintin, man.
Bring the dog to it.
Oh man, I would bring my cat, bring the whole entourage,
the
whole family, right? The feelings, I didn't get it before when young parents post, oh, it's been 2 years since our last trip, and now we get to go with our baby. This is like a family trip. It's like a big thing. It's a big thing, bro.
Yeah.
Because you have to wait for it. You couldn't do it now. You couldn't do it 6 months earlier. You couldn't do it a couple months before the pregnancy. And right now I couldn't do it. So when we get to do it, it's like
it's gonna be a big one. You'll be looking forward to it. I can tell.
Yeah, like I'm already. I know. I'm dreaming about it sometimes. So it's like a goal of mine to get there as well. But before that, it's a lot of work and a lot of concentration.
Yeah, dude, I can understand.
Man,
I also got a lot going on. Yeah, but
dude, I was gonna talk about the Warhammer.
Oh yeah,
bro.
my hobby. Yeah, but before we move on,
to Warhammer,
the sterling that I have. Yeah, I need to say it.
Okay, of course.
Because I have a boss.
Of course,
some of my friend, my partner are boss, and they told me like, you gotta say this and this and this.
Okay.
Like, so
hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's all part
lastly,
of.
Man,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Our products are in most clinics, so namely Dental Joy, TDH. Bangkok Smile, and also Tantakit.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a distributor who spread it around different clinics. So and I recommend that if anyone's interested, you guys should go for a checkup and buy at the clinic. It'll be cheaper than online.
Get the whole set. Yeah. Get the mousse as well. What does the mousse do? The dental mousse.
It cleans your aligner, dude. And what you do is you only need 3 steps, and that is you pump it.
Right.
ของกูเรียกว่า3 สเต็ปอะบีบสวมบ้วนเว้ย
Okay.
ภาษาอังกฤษมันแบบ in English is kind of yeah บีบสวมบ้วน I came up with the concept of it. So
right, so you would squeeze it onto your dental retainer, take a bite, and then rinse it out.
Yes, you spit out the excess. You don't need to rinse it with water. It's all organic, so it's fine.
Yeah, and I wish I had that when I was wearing retainers, right? Back then it was just like water. Just rinse it with water.
I wasn't smart enough to came up with it yet, so
yeah, then you did it, huh?
Yeah. So now it's in most clinics. So and feel free to add our Facebook and Instagram, whatever,
Man, I think my girlfriend would be really stoked. Like she loves like products, like cosmetics, health products.
I hope so, man. I hope you guys like it, dude.
Oh man, I'll give you some feedback for sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, หลังไมค์ it's gonna be like
I'll give you some feedback on the podcast หลังไมค์ด้วย
ได้
Just kidding, dude. It's really good, man. It's good, dude. Just to be a cover, dude. Talk about shit.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. And so my hobby, right? So I have a gift for you as well, my friend.
Oh man. These things are crazy, man. I've seen this. I've never held on to one.
This guy is a war boss. Yeah, can you see the camera? See it?
Hold on, no, hold on. Number 2, yes.
There we go. I painted this guy 2 days, and I completed last night. And this one is for you, my friend. Yeah, I hope he would be a good นางกวัก with the hand as a
so cool,
mechanical
man.
claw. Yeah. เป็นแบบ good นางกวัก for you so it keeps your studio safe keep the new guests coming you know
You know the thing with like thank you so much, man. But first, these things are like super coveted. Like as in they take effort.
yeah
You had to paint this by hand, right?
yes because the original one it looks like this doesn't have any color in it you know yeah you can check it out wow yeah and then from that I base coated everything and put my soul in it so and then it came out like that hope you like it man
Wow, man.
I'll keep your studio safe that's one
thank you very
specially
much.
made for you man
Oh, it's so cool, bro. Like how much does one of these cost?
well this guy came in a box of 4 other bodyguards so it will be around 1,200 baht yeah. Wow. Yeah, but he's like
so
a hero unit. He's like your Anakin, you know, like when you play on the field.
Okay, but hero, he like dot
like
A,
dot A stuff. Yeah, like those guys. So I hope he will keep your studio safe.
Thank you
and
so much.
prosper, my friend.
Man, this means so much, bro. Like this, like when you know you've taken an effort to actually draw and it's not out of the box. It's not
out of the box.
It's not ready out of the box. So it really means a lot. Like to the ladies out there, this is almost like a necktie that you know that I did it for me. I'll be like, you know, so.
I'm sure you'll be receiving many like gift from your other guests in the future, man. But
Oh man,
this is a part of me to you, dude. No homo, though.
Yeah, I know. It's super cool, man, for your bro to like do something for you like this.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, man. I've been trying to read up on Warhammer this morning, and it was 2 things that I picked up, which is the Age of Sigma and
40K,
Warhammer 40K.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to explain, you know, to our guests a bit about that.
Sure thing, man. Well, the whole Warhammer thing is a game, and it's like you collect, you paint, and you play with your own models, you know. And the way you play is like chess, you know. So you have a complete army. There's a set of rules, and you can feel those army, and you fight your friends and see who wins, who gets the most point, who kills the most unit, stuff like that.
Right,
yeah.
right.
And the difference between the Sigma and the 40K is that the Sigma is a medieval time. Everyone have a sword and shields and you know stuff like that. And then 40K is all space stuff, you know, like Star Wars shit, you know. So everyone has laser, everyone has robots, giant robots and stuff like that. Yeah, it depends on which one you like.
You couldn't play like between the different eras, right? It has to be in that kind of like.
Well, here's a fun part, man. On some faction, you can pull the demon from the old world inside to play with you. Yeah, stuff like that.
That must be like it's almost like a cheat code, like almost like as an achievement you could do that. Wow, that would be so cool, man. It's actually a PC game or?
It was a PC game.
It was a PC game.
But it started out as a model war game like this, man. Dude, it's really fun doing this project,
I know.
man. Yeah.
When I was in the States and in the I think it was in the UK where you walk past Games
Workshop. Yeah, this is from Game Workshop.
It's so cool, man. When you go to like different cities, the high street, they always, man, Ike is such a big thing in the UK.
Yeah.
You get it in every city and every town, man. It's not like, you know, here it's a little bit more niche, right? It's super niche here.
Yeah, there's only about like 50,000 people in the community right now.
In the whole world?
No, in Thailand. Just Thailand, man. Just Thailand.
Right.
Dude,
right.
I would be out of business so fast if that's the whole world, dude.
Dude, or you might be really in business, man. This is like the NFT of board games, I think. It has to be, right? It has to be because other board games is like, for me, right? Okay, for a normal person, it's like Monopoly or, you know, it's like...
I actually have a special faction that me and my partner, my friend, we make for the shop. My shop is called Nostramo Bangkok. You know, for anyone interested, we are in Chatuchak. You know, the building called Mix Chatuchak. We are on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
Feel free to visit us any day, man.
You have these things, right?
We have armies of those, man.
Oh my lord.
My shop is called Nostramo. And Nostramo is a planet of vampires, my friend. Man. So I have an entire army of galactic vampires ready to play against my customer all the time, man.
Wow.
And if you win, if you can kick my ass, I'll give you a discount.
Damn, son.
And everyone knows that. Yeah. So if you can kick the the owner's ass, dude, get a discount, man.
Man, I think I might take my wife to Nostromo, man. I really want to see more of these because I'm a sucker for Lord of the Rings, right?
Oh yeah, Lord of the Rings is a game too, man.
Yeah, and it's like Lord of the Rings, the movie and everything. I'm crazy about the Middle Earth. But I had no idea you can get like Nazgul, you can get the Riders of Rohan.
One of my customer played Rohan, so they have a lot of horses, entire forces of Rohan with Merry and Pippins.
I might pick this up as a hobby as well, man. I don't know, it just looks so interesting. I just need a simple one to start,
A lot of people like to collect them as well. It looks good.
It's really cool, man. I can, I feel like I can really get into this. Something to fill in my time.
It started as my hobby because of COVID. I couldn't go out. So what do? I build models. I paint models and I fall in love with them. And then I discovered, I can try to do a business, man. Spread happiness.
Yeah.
Smoke some cigarettes and then run the store,
It's such a skill. It's such a skill to, to paint this thing for me, right? It has taken a lot of
It's not that bad, man.
It's not that bad?
Yeah, it's not as bad as your cooking, dude. Trust me. your cooking seems impossible to me as well, man.
Dude, right? No, yeah. Really.
You're looking at the finished product, that's why. But during the time to make it, I have a lot of steps to do it to make sure the paint stick and all the shadow show, the brightness hit at the highlight part and all that stuff, man. There's a whole thing that goes into it. Yeah.
Man, I'll just get a box of the Riders of Rohan when I get the chance. When I go to your store, but I'll have to kick your ass first and then so I can get the discount.
Yeah, you're welcome to visit anytime, man. No problem at all.
Yeah. I'll call you and see if you're there, and then I'll go check it out for sure. Maybe buy a couple of toys, man. It's cool. It's cool. It's you don't get this in like a normal toy store, right? You couldn't go to like M Quartier.
No. You have to go to a specific hobby store, man.
Hobby store.
But M Quartier has Warhammer too, but they don't allow you to play it, and they mainly focus on card games. Card games are really big right now too.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh or?
Well, mostly Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
Yeah, and also Pokemon and. What's that called? Digimon. Digimon is all sold out right now.
It's unbelievable, right? That the anime or the cartoon characters that were so relevant during our time, I love Pokemon, bro, and that was 20.
That's a long.
No,
time
more than
ago,
20
man.
years ago, 23 years ago, and now Pokemon is still as relevant, maybe more relevant than ever, man.
Yeah, look at all the game series it makes, man.
It is nuts. Like back in the days, I was still doing the I had this Digimon thing, man, that you would carry with you.
Yeah, I know. You have to feed it.
You have to feed it
away.
Yeah, you have to walk with it. They count your steps, and that steps allows you to get money in the whole scheme of things. And then with money you can buy food, buy armor, and it's unreal. And then kids nowadays, they still do it, man.
Yeah, they do. Younger generation who discover what their father likes,
It's
something like that.
It's mad. It's mad that there isn't. My point is that it's mad that they haven't moved on to a different character. I think the only character that I know that was popular, that I didn't have the chance to watch because I've outgrown it by then, was Ben 10.
Oh, Ben 10. With the watch.
Yeah, it was Ben 10.
Slap it to change into a monster.
It was Ben 10 and maybe Samurai Jack. I don't know, maybe Samurai Jack wasn't a big deal, but Ben 10 was a big deal, right?
Yeah.
And then you had Beyblade.
Oh,
but Beyblade, I kind of caught it. I caught it right at the end of it.
Were you into those Tamiya racing?
100%.
Yeah.
What is it? Touch and go?
I don't remember the name as well, but I know the model and how they have a race car, a special race track for them.
Yes, I would have my cars. I would bring it to RCA. They used to have a Tamiya shop there with tracks where you can race people. It's so cool, man.
Apparently, there's a big community as well, man, of people who like to play with this race kind of car,
Right.
Yeah,
man.
I completely forgot about it, dude. And then Win recommend me back into it.
Win tennis. No.
I think Sweet.
Sweet. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and then he know, dude, we hang out since we were young, and then he know like which car I like. We used to play like a PS1 game with him,
Right.
And then he brought it for me for my like gift for my birthday, and he gave it to me, and I'm like, whoa, shit, I forgot about this. This is amazing. And then I made it, I built it up, and then I painted with my skill from Warhammer. I painted it into a Batmobile, dude. And then I show it to him, and it's a Batmobile, racing in a Japanese race.
Wow, it's cool.
track. Yeah.
Because if you didn't have to paint, then you have to put stickers on, right?
It will be a regular, like a
Easy.
Tamiya,
Wow,
car.
but you painted it.
Yeah, I made it specifically for me,
Damn, son.
So that's a hobby
that's
that I'm
sick.
into right now.
That's sick, man. The hobbies you have are like really, really sick, dude. Like,
Thanks, dude.
I wish I was in love with this. Like, I think I'm gonna try and get into it, man, because it's too cool not to miss out. With
Hey,
the paint.
dude, I mean, podcast is cool too. Dude, what you're doing, dude, could be something really amazing down the line, man.
I just
But
have to keep it.
My hobby will still be here,
I really want to get different guests in, just put in the hours, try to be more confident on the mic, and have great guests like you. It's like having a good time, man. It's like having a good time, really.
I try to, man. Like when I started listening to Joe Rogan, and then I had like a small goal in my head, like I wish I could be as big, one day, so that I could go on podcasts, people would be
Right.
interested in what I do and how I do things, And then you invited me on your podcast, and I'm like, whoa, dude. Suddenly,
we are not exactly Oprah, but we are getting there, man.
Dude,
we are getting there for sure,
we are
man.
Madmijke Experience. We are better than everyone, man.
Yeah, better than
I vouch.
the great Joe Rogan Experience.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have like a sign here, like the Madmijke Experience, right behind. It's gonna be like I'm already asking an artist to do it for me right now, and so it's gonna be like custom made and all that stuff.
That's great, man.
Super excited for
I'll
it.
be looking forward to it. Man.
All right, Ike. Yeah. Take a break.
Sure.
Let's take a break, man. Let me hit stop. Hit